Hey, what's up, Funkaholics? Got a HotTopic.com Funko Pop mail haul to share with you. Out of all the places that sell pops online, I feel like for me, HotTopic.com has been the most consistent when it comes to box quality, availability for their exclusives, and restocking of their exclusives. Also, it's pretty easy to accumulate $500 lifetime spent if you're a Funko Pop collector, and once you do that, your shipping is only $2, and if you order more than 50 bucks, it's free, which isn't bad, and they don't take too long to get your orders to you. Sometimes they get to you in 4 days, sometimes like a week and a half. Nothing nuts like waiting months and months, and their prices are generally pretty fair. They usually have some kind of deal going on where each common pop will come out to around 9 bucks, sometimes a little less. Their exclusives are usually around $12.50, not too bad. And sometimes they have really good deals like Hot Cash where everything is basically 50% off if you spend a certain amount. So overall, if you collect a lot of pops, it's not a bad place to start if you're looking for some exclusives or some commons to complete your sets. Alright, this one right here seems pretty heavy. It's pretty loaded up. I'd guess that there's probably 8 to 10 pops in there. So I'm going to start out with these smaller ones. Alright, so there was only one in that one, but it's the exclusive Hot Topic girl. I wish I had the original Hot Topic guy. I think he's a little bit pricier now, and I don't want him enough to pay, more than 20 bucks for him. I really like how they actually included the real life girl that this is based on. It's one of their employees. Like, I think that's pretty cool. Like, if you work for them, it's kind of an honor. Although, it looks like somebody just asked her, if they have any chases or a special exclusive, and she's just going like, I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, overall, the paint job's pretty good. It looks pretty good. The sticker's different on this one. It's black. But yeah, the box seems to be in pretty good condition. This is something I like that Hot Topic does. They put them in these sorter boxes. Really protects them, unless they were already damaged before going in the box. And here's Legolas from the Lord of the Rings. Looks to be in pretty good shape. Although, that's the risk you take when you order online. There's a little bit of paint on the window here. That is easily removable though. It's still a pain to take the pop out and all that. It's easily removable though. But since I am going to take the pop out to fix that, let's take a closer look at Legolas. And here is Legolas. He looks really good. This is why I think The Lord of the Rings is one of my favorite series of the year. So many tiny details and done so well. Look how well that's painted. Sculpt is really nice on him. Instantly recognizable. Although, sometimes it doesn't always work, but maybe his eyes would have looked better if they would have made him light blue. Because I believe Legolas does have light blue eyes. But other than that, this guy's pretty perfect. They even got the color of his eyebrows right. Sometimes with the blonde characters, they make the eyebrows like either too dark or too light and it looks weird. But that's just right. Eyebrows are very important. Everybody knows that. And they got them right on this guy. But yeah, really, really liking this new Lord of the Rings set. And here's young Gamora from Infinity War. And she looks really good as well. Definitely one of the cutest pops in my opinion. And here is John McClain from Die Hard. And he looks really good. They somehow got that to really look like Bruce Willis. Probably that hairline. Very recognizable blood splatter too from that movie. Looks really good. I wonder... Let me see. I wonder if they put blood on the bottom of his feet. That would have been awesome, but I doubt it, but let's see. And there's no blood on the bottom of his feet. Unfortunately, that would have been really cool. But out of the box, you get to see a little bit more detail in them. Like these smudges, tattoo right there, the watch facing the right direction. And they did a great job with this pop. Let's see if he stands though, because look how his feet are. It looks like he does. Very nice. These are all in sorter boxes, except for one. And luckily it was bubble wrapped enough. Though, you know, I guess there is a little bit of damage here. It's very, very slight though. Probably not enough to return, because this could easily be, I mean, it doesn't even show up on camera. But it's indented in a little bit right there. And there's a slight tear. Very, very minimal, so probably just end up keeping this guy. Unless he's damaged anywhere else, but it doesn't look like it. But this is Eric Killmonger. Really love the hair sculpt on this guy. Yeah, it looks really, really good. Definitely a good one to have along with that chase figure of him. Here's Boris from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Really like the way this guy turned out. Also in good condition. And here's the Incredible Hulk, the gold chrome. I know a lot of you guys don't like the gold chrome, and I don't necessarily disagree that there's too much gold chrome, but for some reason, I like the gold 10-year Marvel Studio ones, and I'm collecting them. But yeah, I do agree that it is overkill. Like, the Batmans, like, there's nothing to tie that to the comics. It's not because they're celebrating some kind of anniversary. To me, it's just, like, made up kind of demands, like artificial demand for those because, you know, they're limited, they're chrome, and everybody wants them. I don't know. To me, they're not my cup of tea. And I'm surprised they're actually valued at so much. But, you know, to each their own. And I also think some of those DC 3-packs, like the Superman, the Flash, the Wonder Woman, basically 3 of the same pop, chromed out in the same package. Little weird to me. But yeah, if you're a big-ass fan, then yeah, that's, you know, you're going to like that. And the same reason I'm going to buy 10 of these, right? So, you know, I can't really blame, you know, people for liking them. But I do get that it is starting to get a little gimmicky. And, you know, you don't have to buy what you don't want. But I could see people, you know, they get annoyed because, you know, as long as people are buying these, Funko doesn't really have to create, like, something new, right? They could have created something awesome. Like, somebody commented that it would have been really cool for the 10-year anniversary to create that famous Avengers scene where they're all, you know, in a circle, you know, when they first come together, if they made pops of those exact poses, that once you took them out of the box, they were on stands, that kind of connected them all to be like, just like that scene. I think that would have been really amazing, even if they would have done them in gold, right? Or if they would have done those and had a gold chrome chase for those, that would have been really amazing as well. I think everybody would really have wanted those. And it would have been like, and it wouldn't have been like an oversaturation of chrome if the chromes were just the chases. Little tangent there, but yeah. Gold chrome Hulk. And here we got Bud Bundy with his sweet, sweet mullet. And his little 80s sweater there. Or early 90s sweater. Really surprised they made Married with Children. Me and my sister used to watch this all the time. Very inappropriate for our age. Because I think we were like, I don't know, like 9 and 6. You know, we probably shouldn't have been watching this. But yeah, it was something we used to watch literally every day. And here's Peggy Bundy. It looks like they even made her hand like it should have been holding a cigarette. It would have been nice if she had the cigarette in her hand. But this is cool too. This one does have a chase. Unfortunately, I didn't get lucky enough to get it. But this is good enough for me. And yeah, like these last few have all been perfect boxes as well. And here's Natasha from Rocky and Bullwinkle. You know, not every single animated property translates well over into pop form because it is so stylized. But I do think that these Rocky and Bullwinkle ones do. Like, look how good that looks. Really, really cool looking. Perfect box as well. So far, so good from Hot Topic. And here's the Gold Chrome Black Widow. Kind of surprised they made her before Doctor Strange. Although she has been around for a while. And I think they are making a Doctor Strange and a Spider-Man, I think. But yeah, really liking how shiny these look. And here's the Fearless Leader. Obviously based on a Nazi with that Death's Head hat on. No, except for the ray gun, because this is for kids, you know. You don't want to make, you don't want to offend, you know, kids and families using a real gun, you know, on your Nazi character. I always thought that's kind of funny. Would have been cool if that, like, monocle, or basically his, like, you know, eye patch that's also attached to his head that's metal. That would have been cool if that was chrome. But yeah, it looks pretty good. And here's Kelly Bundy. I'll have to admit that maybe outside of the box, I wouldn't have guessed this is Kelly Bundy. Not sure how much they could have done because she is just kind of like a slutty blonde character, you know? But it still looks pretty good. They painted her well. Sometimes with these more generic kind of female characters, they put like too much makeup or something on them, or I don't know, they just make them look horrible, but she does look pretty good. And here is Rocky. Also a perfect box, so Funko did a pretty excellent job this time, giving me all mint boxes, except for the Eric Killmonger had that tiny, tiny little, maybe 2mm tear on it. No big deal. I mean, it's pretty good. Especially for free shipping, you know? But here's Rocky. Translated really well. Love the stand, so he's kind of jumping. Just need to get that Bullwinkle. Alright, that was 14 pops from Hot Topic this time. Very good condition. Very good paint jobs on all of them. So, you know, Funko has really increased their quality control on the paint. That's one of the things that when you used to order pops, like say 4 years ago from the mail, not only were you gambling on getting a good box, you were also gambling on the paint jobs. Because back then, I would say 1 out of 6, 2 out of 6 did have paint flaws, but not anymore. It seems like, for the most part, the quality control on that has really improved. I think out of all of these, my favorites would probably be Legolas, John McClain, the Hot Topic Girl, and the Fearless Leader, because they are very unique, especially the Hot Topic Girl and the Fearless Leader. Definitely two things that you don't expect to become Funko Pops. I love when Funko does that. Alright guys, let me know in the comments below what recent pops you've added to your collection, what your experience with HotTopic.com is, or anything else you'd like to say. Thanks for watching and take it easy.